Hello guys, and welcome back to my video series Basic Introduction German with Julia. In today's video we're going to learn a very important verb, and by using this verb you will be able to say I live, and you will be able to ask the question where do you live? Now let's begin. So the verb to live in German language means wohnen, wohnen, wohnen. Now the sound of the O is quite long. Wohnen means to live. Now this is the infinitive form. It doesn't indicate the person. It's just the verb to live. Wohnen. Okay? Now, if you want to say I live or you live, you must know the little words that indicate the person, like I, you, he, she, it, and so on. We call those little words personal pronouns. Now in German language you would say like this. First one is I live. Ich means I. Ich wohne, wohne. Ich wohne. Ich. It's not ich or ich or ich. It's ich. It's very soft. Ich. And wohne. You see the verb, the ending of the verb changes. Instead of wohnen, which is the infinite form, it's wohne. This E at the end indicates that it's about the I. It's about the ich. I live. Ich wohne. Now the next one is du wohnst. Du wohnst means you live. You live. Du wohnst. Now here, the ending of the verb changes, which again indicates that we talk about you. Du wohnst. And the final one is sie. Sie wohnen. Sie wohnen. Sie means you. And du means you. But what's the difference? Formal speech, if you don't know the person and you want to ask a question, where do you live? You have to use sie. Sie. And if it's friend or family, you can use du. It's the informal way. Sie wohnen. Here, en at the end. Very important for sie. Okay? Ich wohne. Ich wohne. Du wohnst. Du wohnst. Sie wohnen. Formal way. Sie wohnen. Okay. Now, how do we say I live in, for example, Berlin? We would say ich wohne, only the E at the end because it's the I. Ich wohne in. In is the same as in English. In, same as English and German. Ich wohne in Köln. Then you just put the city at the end of the sentence. Ich wohne in Köln. Ich wohne in Frankfurt. Ich wohne in Berlin. Ich wohne in Amsterdam. Ich wohne in Madrid. Ich wohne in Zürich. Those are the little cities as an examples. You can put them at the end of the sentence depending where you live. What is the city you live in? Ich wohne in Köln. I live in Cologne. That's actually my city. Ich wohne in Köln. Okay. Now, let's move to the question part. If we want to build a question and ask, where do you live? We need to know where in German language, right? And the where is wo. 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 This is the word we have to start the question. Wo. So, now how do you say, where do you live? Now look at this. Wo means where. Wo means where. Then we put the verb on the second place, wohnst. And on the third place, we put the personal pronoun. We put the, for example, in this case, du. Wo wohnst du? Du wohnst. You remember at the beginning we said, ich wohne, du wohnst. Wo wohnst du? First wo, then the verb wohnst with the correct ending depending on the person, and then you put the person here. This is actually the informal speech. Remember that du is always informal. Wo wohnst du? Wo wohnst du? Ich wohne in Köln. Now, if you don't know a person, the formal speech is wo, same, where, wohnen, wohnen, you remember sie wohnen, wo wohnen sie, wo wohnen sie. Same meaning, where do you live, but the formal way. Wo wohnen sie? Now, if you want to translate word for word, wo means where. Do, we don't use do. We just use basically the verb and then the person. So instead of 4 words, we only have 3 words. And if you translate it, it will be from German to English, it will be where live you. That's it. Where live you? Wo wohnst du? Wo wohnen sie? Okay? Now, what did we learn today? Ich wohne in Köln. Wo wohnst du? Or wo wohnen sie? Okay? That's about it. Thank you for watching. I hope you learned something new today. If you liked the video, subscribe to my channel and I hope to see you soon. Take care. Tschüss.